Shalom, Kahalo Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, including the elders that came before them, taught us this truth. And shalom and salutations to all the brothers that push the word and truth and it's inserted the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. It's just a quick news in the news. The elder brother Hawa in the news. All right. 20,000. All right. 20,000. We're in the time we've crossed the Rubicon, if you will. Pay attention to what's going on. What do we see? All right, let's start here. Second Ezra 16 and where is it? 12. The earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof. All right. And this is small potatoes right now. The earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof. Yeah, it could have been the harp, but that's not the point. The point is, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and look for the signs. Earthquakes are signs. So what if there's a harp making many earthquakes and in diverse places? What does it mean? It means we've crossed the Rubicon. What does Rubicon mean? It means the point of no return. Okay? When is the last time in your lifetime, okay, you've seen 20,000? Let me finish this. The earth quaketh and the foundations thereof. The sea ariseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled. Jacob's trouble, and the fishes thereof also before the Lord and before the glory of his power. We're in a whole different time now. Where is it? I'm looking for great this. Woe is me, who will deliver me from these times? Ezra was given a vision. He was given a prophetic vision 2,000 years ago. And what he saw was earthquakes and 20,000 motherfuckers, Salakia, 20,000 people dying at the same time. Who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows, Jacob's trouble, and great mournings. I just passed by where they hand out free food and the line was going all the way around the corner. Okay? I'm like, uh-oh, it's ramping up. And what are we supposed to be doing? We're supposed to be watching for those things, knowing when it's time to get the hell out of the city. Okay? The beginning of famine, there it is. All right? Lines going. And what? Great death. We see the world war expanding, and the powers shall stand in fear. People are afraid. They ain't saying it. The beginning of evil, bad times. What time? What time are we in? We're in the time of great evil, great death. What shall I do when these evils? Ezra was scared. He was like, and this proves reincarnation. He saw a vision of the future of what would be happening in those days. Those days, talking about these days right here. Ezra knew he was going to be back on the earth. And guess what? Here we are. Behold, famine and plague, right? CV. Lines going around the building with people lined up for free food because they're hungry. They can't pay for the, here's hyperinflation about to hit hard. Tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. All right? So, hey, we didn't even go to earthquakes in diverse places. We're going to get that. We have to. All right? So I just typed in, knowing that we should be at about 20,000 right about now, the way it was growing over the past couple of days. I wanted to do this video yesterday, but I wound up doing something different. Then I said, well, what am I going to do a video on today? And it came back and hit me. I said, we should be at about 20,000. And this is what came up. 23 hours. This is yesterday. This is a whole day ago. Just read the headlines. Several Americans among the more than 20,000 killed, oops, I can't say that, deleted in Turkey-Syria earthquake. Turkey-Syria earthquake delete toll crosses the Rubicon. See that? The point of no return. You're supposed to see this and say, well, wait a minute, this is different. Something different is going on here. We're in the beginning of mass death. The Most High did this. 20,000 delete toll from earthquakes in Turkey and Syria passes 20 stacks. Look, 20 stacks. That, see this? 20, 20. Well, that's what you typed in. Well, it popped up. More than 20. Okay. Here's the point. Let's watch one. Which one? Let's get a small one. What is this? Is this small? 440. That's close to 144. So let's see what this says. 15 commercials.
It's that time of the year again.
Yep.
CBS News that it is more important than ever to help.
Turkey has responded over the years to many natural disasters around the world, in over 50 countries on 5 continents.
Salaki, let me start at the top. This thing's doing something.
We begin with new information. The State Department now confirming 3 American citizens died in Turkey from that devastating earthquake which hit the region Monday.
Today, the U.S. ambassador to Turkey told CBS News that they are working to try to get more information about those victims. Meanwhile, teams are digging through the rubble. Look at these images. It is now day 4 in Turkey and Syria, and the death toll has climbed to more than 20,000. Earlier, Ambassador Jeff Flake told CBS News that it is more important than ever to help.
Turkey has responded over the years to many natural disasters around the world, I think in over 50 countries on 5 continents, and so they've paid it forward. So now it's in their time of need, we're stepping up, but we're only doing it at their request and going where they direct us.
CBS News foreign correspondent Ramy Inocencio joins us now. Ramy, 2 U.S. teams are on the ground in Turkey. What can you tell us about their mission?
Hi, Lana. Yes, just yesterday, 2 urban search and rescue teams from USAID, the U.S. Agency for International Development, did land in Turkey. One of them is from Los Angeles, the other from just outside Washington, D.C. in Fairfax, Virginia. Now, each of these teams has about 80 people, and with them, a dozen rescue dogs to hopefully sniff out survivors buried in the rubble that we've been seeing there. They're also bringing about 85 tons of equipment that includes hydraulic tools to break through concrete of those buildings, along with saws, torches, and drills. And in fact, these 2 teams are the only such teams in the U.S. that actually go overseas. They've already got a lot of experience responding to earthquakes. They've been to Japan, to Mexico, and Nepal. And we're learning that in total so far, the U.S. has deployed more than 150 search and rescue personnel.
They're going to need more dogs. Okay, this is just the beginning. Just the beginning. Let's get it is a fearful thing. It goes, a fearful thing goes hand in hand with what just happened in Turkey and Syria. Let's see if I can find it. Slovakia. Let me get my phone out. Might even be in the pocket for Slovakia. Bear with me. Bear with me. All right. It is Hebrews. Hebrews 10. here? Hebrews 10 and 31. Where we at? It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. Okay? This is fearful. Is it not? Am I wrong? Let's watch another one. Let's get a short one. 20,000 deleted after earthquake in Turkey, Syria. Wow. Turkey, serious. Serious turkeys. Okay? And then they put turkey on the menu up here. Hey, the Most High is not playing. This is serious
We
business.
spoke to a recent USC grad
Why
who
is it going? Look. It is a fearful, this is a fearful thing. Look, rubble. Utterly beaten to powder. Hey, it is a fearful thing.
3 days now after the earthquake in Turkey and Syria, many families still facing the reality of the quake's destruction. We spoke to a recent USC grad who is now living in Turkey. He says his hometown was destroyed following an aftershock, which collapsed his family's home.
Look
If
at
you're
that.
interested in donating to the people
Rubble.
affected by the earthquake,
Utterly
the
beaten to
Turkish
powder.
embassy says you can mail them items such as clothing or sleeping bags. And Doctors Without Borders also has an emergency fund open for response as well. We have a link on how to donate to these organizations
Look at that.
on our website. That's
Like a
WLTX.com.
bomb went off.
Meanwhile, drone footage taken above Turkey's border with Syria shows the search for life in a sea of destruction. So far, more than 21,000 people confirmed dead, with the U.S. sending more aid to help people who have been displaced. The U.S. State Department says at least 3 Americans were killed in the quake and the aftershocks.
A fearful thing. Let's get utterly. And who shall not be? The Lord. Wow. Let me see. Let's just get straight to it. The second Ezra 16 and 11. The Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shah, shall threaten. How is he threatening? Okay. We're out here persuading men. The men of the Lord are out shaking the hand and raising up the voice and letting you know, hey, Most High gonna kill you. That's how he's threatening. And who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence? There's his presence. And I don't mean with a big red bow. Look at this. That's the presence of the of Yahweh Shemel Shah. He's threat. Look at this. This is coming to a city near you. That's the threat. What do I do? What you gonna do? I've already repented. My fear is in order. Okay? Repent, acknowledge your offense, and get your ass back in order. Pray for forgiveness. All right? That's what you do. All right? We'll watch one more and get another precept. All right? This. Let's watch this. They're pulling niggas out. Let's see. Gotta show a damn commercial. That doesn't mean anything. And then we'll get to the great death. Come on. So lucky, bear with me. Here we go.
New video shows a woman being pulled from the rubble 90 hours after the earthquake that leveled entire towns
Beaten to
in Turkey
powder.
and Syria. A few hours earlier, not far away, this elderly woman pulled out alive from a partially collapsed hospital. And earlier in the day, rescue workers racing to a collapsed building thinking they may have found someone alive. Working quickly but carefully, the workers reach those trapped beneath the destruction. Cheers ringing out as the family is rescued.
More than 3 days after they were buried, seemingly alive, a mother and a son rescued alive from under the rubble.
But scenes like these are growing rarer with each passing hour as the rescue mission turns into a recovery effort. Those who survived face a nightmare of uncertainty. Struggling with the grief of losing loved ones, many are now homeless. Men, women, and children gathering around fires with nowhere to go in the freezing cold. More help is on the way. More than 120,000 emergency workers from 75 countries are now on the ground in Turkey. One organization, Save the Children, is providing hot meals and baby products to people sheltering in a sports stadium. Also among the support teams, the Israeli Defense Forces, among the most elite humanitarian responders
Harvesting organs.
in the world. That team has rescued at least a dozen people so far,
And took them straight and took their kidneys and spleen.
including a 7-year-old girl.
This is Hak,
Women and children.
years old.
The girl's uncle giving rescuers coins as a token of appreciation, a touching moment given the historic political tensions between the Israelis and the Turks.
I want to keep them for my next generation.
And when the camera went off, then somebody got stabbed. Okay, here we go. Let's get slay utterly. All right, go ye through. Let's say slay utterly. Look at that. Ezekiel 9 and 6. Slay utterly, old and young, both maids and little children, and women. You see that? Here's where you want to be amid this. Go ye through, right? And this is talking about Israel. You tribes, right? Follow him through the city and start killing. Do not show pity or spare anyone. Okay? Slay utterly young. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women. Here's where you want to be. Protected. How do you do that? How do you do this? But come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. You want to have that mark, that thawah. Where is it? Not the mark of the beast, not the charagma, the thawah. Okay? The names of the Most High, the Son, and to know this doctrine. Okay? That the charagma is the mob deep. Okay? You gotta reprogram your mind with this 100% truth. All right? Read it again. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children, and women. Okay? Maids are women, but I had to say that twice. All of y'all. Okay? Old are women. Young are women. Let's look at that again. This is short. Let's see who we see. Who's being slayed? This the boy Israel. Yeah, it is. And let's talk about you heathens.
New video shows a woman being pulled from the rubble 90 hours after the earthquake that leveled entire towns of Turkey and Syria. A few hours earlier, not far away, this elderly woman,
Old. We got women, we got old.
pulled out alive from a partially collapsed hospital. And earlier in the day, rescue workers racing to a collapsed building thinking they may have found someone alive. Working quickly but carefully, the workers reach those trapped beneath the destruction.
And when you see that, oh, but he was alive. Huh? Well, what's going to happen to him? Okay? What's going to happen? You will find him there first. Okay? We're going to get that. What's going to happen to the ones that they found alive? Well, guess what? Their organs are still good. Where are they going? Where are they going to take them? You forgot about the devil, though, right?
Cheers ringing out as the family is rescued.
More than 3 days after they were buried, seemingly alive.
Esau make it seem like this. Oh, it's a great thing. We got one alive. He's going to be okay. No. No, they're going to operate. Oh, well, we got to operate. Well, he lost his liver. Yeah, he lost his liver because somebody needed it. Trayvon Martin's heart, nigga.
And the son rescued alive from under the rubble.
But scenes like these are
A son rescued.
rarer with each passing hour as the rescue mission turns into a recovery effort. Those who survived face a nightmare of uncertainty.
You hear that? Those who survived face a nightmare of uncertainty. What does that mean? If you could read between the lines, those who survived, he was alive. Oh, yeah, he was. And they rushed him straight to the hospital where they did what? Where they did what?
Face a nightmare of uncertainty. Struggling with the grief of losing loved ones, many are now homeless. Men, women, and children gathering around fires with nowhere to go in the freezing cold. More help is on the way. More than 120,000 emergency workers from 75 countries are now on the ground in Turkey. One organization, Save the Children, is providing hot...
What the hell do you think Save the Children does? Okay? What did they do in Haiti? Okay? Who is Laura Silsby? Look that up. Laura Silsby. Okay? You want to play? Let's get this first. You will find him there first. That's, let's get that. Let me show you what was really going on, since you don't know. Never trust this devil. First of all, how about that? See? And this is all in the spirit. Sirach 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like his iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. If adversity, 17. If adversity come upon thee, that's adversity right there. If adversity come upon thee, guess what they're going to do? Save the children. For what? What are they going to save them for? Well, let's find out. If adversity come upon, thou shalt find him there first. There he is. Save the children. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. Right? So what is this? Well, let's find out who Laura Silsby is. Let me show you. Okay? Let me show you what happens when an earthquake comes. A-I-T-I. Who is Laura Silsby, and what does she have to do with Haiti? Laura Silsby, Haiti orphans would-be rescuer. Okay? What's that? Rescuer from what? Okay? This is in Wikipedia. New Life Children's Refuge. Remember Save the Children right here? Okay, what's going on? New Life Children's Refuge case was an incident of alleged kidnapping and the ensuing legal cases which occurred in the aftermath of the January 2010 Haiti earthquake. What? Where's Silsby at? 9 of the 10 missionaries were later released. What were they doing? The missionaries denied any wrongdoing and claimed that they were rescuing orphans and leading them to a Dominican hotel, which was being transformed into an orphanage. No, what were they doing? What were they really doing? They were there to grab up them kids and do what? Child trafficking, organ harvesting. Okay, and it's just the truth. 9 of the 10 missionaries were later released, but NLCR founder Laura Silsby remained incarcerated in Haiti. What the hell is going on? Huh? So when you see this, what's this called? NLCR. NLCR founder Laura Silsby, there's the word children, slay utterly, women and children. Well, let's go get those children. Let's go save them. Save them for what? People got to drink blood and sacrifice to their God. And old motherfuckers need organs, don't they? How about this? Let's do this for shits and giggles. Okay? Dick Cheney gets Trayvon Martin's heart. Let's see where this takes us. Okay. I know I'm be in trouble for this. Dick Cheney has a heart. Literally, not metaphorically. He had a transplant. Okay. What was this guy's name? The comedian. What was that comedian's name? What's that guy's name? The small hat comedian. SNL? Wasn't SNL. Let me see. Jewish comedian. Show. What's his name? I won't find it this way. Jewish TV shows. What's this guy's name? I'm not gonna find it like this. Let's just type it in here. Dick Cheney. Gets Trayvon comedy skit. Who did that? So, Dick Cheney gets a new heart. Is this it? Comedy Central. America safe for the Dick Cheneys, but not the Trayvon. Why? The heart just given to Dick Cheney was Trayvon. Why does this even come up? Even if it's not true. Why does that even come up? Let me see. The Daily Show. Jon Stewart is the dude's name. Cable news investigators in Dick Cheney's heart. What the hell? I'm not going to show this, are they? Slovakia. Okay, so now I got his name. And I know I'm way off a topic here, but this crisis go to waste, right?
Hey, welcome back to the show. Boom! We're back. Yes. Oh, we are back from another undeserved vacation. My guest tonight, Shaquille O'Neal, I assume fully recovered from St. Patrick's Day. While we were gone, while we were on vacation this past week, a lot went on. There was the usual Republican primary shenanigans. We'll try but fail to avoid talking about that tomorrow. But for the first day back, there were really two stories that caught my attention.
NBC News has just confirmed that former Vice President Dick Cheney had heart transplant surgery earlier today.
Greatest joke setup ever! I can make a whole show out of that. What's the other story?
The controversial shooting death of 17-year-old Trayvon Martin 1 month ago in Sanford, Florida.
Dick Cheney got a new heart! That's the headline! Oh, the headline is Dick Cheney got a new heart. You know, I'm sure, by the way, that is a very different headline in the Oregon community. Probably something like innocent heart sentenced to life in Cheney.
You see this devil? Can you see the devil? See, this is going over a lot of people's head. But the devil is coming out and telling you exactly what he's doing.
Boom! Boom! I'm going to get to do a ton of these today.
Martin had gone out to buy candy wearing a hooded sweatshirt,
carrying Skittles and an iced tea.
A local neighborhood watch captain saw him.
28-year-old George Zimmerman was acting as a neighborhood watch guy.
He followed Trayvon Martin. He chased him despite the police dispatcher telling him not to.
Heart transplant? Isn't it more of a heart plant when you don't have an original? Hey, I think we have a clip of Cheney selecting the new organ.
Can you see this devil and what he's imparting to you? Or you think I'm just making this shit up?
Cheney's not a nice man!
The police appear to have done a very cursory investigation.
So Zimmerman has not been charged with any crime and continues to carry the weapon that killed Trayvon.
Are you Hey, everybody. Here's my impression of Dick Cheney's surgeon removing Cheney's original heart. Ah, it bit me! Oh, son of a... Oh my God! Why does a human heart have fangs? All right, I can't do this. How is this guy Zimmerman not charged with anything? How can the guy still have a gun that he shot this kid with?
George Zimmerman is not under arrest, perhaps in part because of Florida's Stand Your Ground law.
Florida! I feel like Florida and Arizona are locked in a harms race.
So do you understand? They let Laura Silsby go too. Who was Laura Silsby taking the children back to? There's a question, right? Where's Laura Silsby? Where did we go? New Life. Who did Laura Silsby work for? Okay. Who did she call to get her out? Where is it? Where's the name? Well, there's Bill. I'm looking for Hill. Who got her? Who freed her? Where's Hill? She said, get me. She was locked up. She said, you get me Hillary Clinton right now. Next thing you know, who was out? I'm not going to say. She was found guilty and sentenced to time served. Oh, shit. Right? Well, how much time? 3 days? Laura Silsby said, get me the Clintons, specifically Hillary. And Hillary got her up out of there. And then she got time served, right? For what? Kidnapping? Stealing children? Child trafficking? We have to get it the old-fashioned way. Hillary Clinton, Laura Silsby. Bear with me. does it say? CNN.com. This is old, right? How come it's not coming up? Oh, hell no, nigga. We know what you doing. We ain't giving it up. Why would you type that in? Flag that. Bill Clinton urges solution to her Haiti kidnap. Okay. Yeah, that was it. New Life, Black Girl. The Hillary Clinton, Laura Silsby, what? Drug and rape 18 adults. Where's Hillary? Clinton, Silsby child trafficking and how the... Remember Podesta? Who is Podesta? What was her name? Baby? Little girl? Well, what is Clinton's relation to Silsby and Epstein? Baby Jessica, what was her name? Now you can give me that, huh? Bring it up. See how they gotta hide that thing? What's his IP address? What is he doing? Hillary Clinton is connected to convicted child trafficker Laura Silsby. Is that gonna come up? Nothing's gonna come up. Wow, that's her. How much more blatant can it get? Right here, Hillary Clinton is connected to. She was caught trying to steal 33 children from the country, most of whom were not even orphans and had families. Okay, so what is this witch doing? That's Silsby. When she got caught, she called. She said, "Get me Hillary Clinton." Let's see. Right here. No Amber Alert for missing DC black girl. We are not surprised that Laura Silsby, the human trafficker and kidnapper that Secretary Hillary Clinton's State Department and Clinton intervened to help get out of a 15-year Haiti sentence for kidnapping 33 Haitian children. So, you see this? You got to be able to put it together. Here's what's going on. The Most High is not playing. All right? So the ones that are still alive, they told you what's going to happen to them. And for those still alive, where's that? They face struggling with the grief. Nowhere to go. They may have found someone alive. Hey, Laura Silsby, she's there. Beneath the destruction, ringing out, rescued more than 3 days. Mother and a rescued son. Where's that at? Those who survived face what? Laura Silsby is down there with a team. You understand? What are they doing? They've been sent there. Face a nightmare of uncertainty. Those who survived. You see this?
Recovery effort. Those who survived face a nightmare of uncertainty.
No, we know. We're certain. We're certain that this is going on. Okay? Laura Silsby is out there. This one. She's out there doing what? When an earthquake hits, what does the scripture say? if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. Where's the save the children at? Where'd that go? We need that. That's the whole. This says 1,000,000 words right there. 20,000 words. All right, so we're going to end it right here. All right? But don't play with the men of the Lord. We got the information. We know what's going on. We see right through this bullshit. All right? 20,000 and counting. You think the devil ain't there harvesting? Shit. And the Most High is a fearful thing. Can we get fearful thing again? Where was it? It's Hebrews, right? Get it. Where's Hebrews? Hebrews 10 and 31, right? Is it 31? It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. All right, so what do? You repent, acknowledge your offense, pray for forgiveness, and get your ass back in order before it's too late. All right? That's what grace. Are we under grace? Well, you better use that grace period. All right. So with that, we hope that the elect are edified. With that, you brothers and few sisters. With that, shalom.